And now, welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. Presented by Hiram Solomon Cigars. And also the Oliva Cigar family. Coming to you live from the Corona Cigar Company studios.
I am a blues man. I live this life.
Hey, we got it in now.
That intro was so good, we need to do it again.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show, regular weekly show, that is, because I know you've been with us all weekend while the crew was happening in Las Vegas. Ooh. There's some things we can't talk about because we're supposed to stay there, but we can talk about other things.
Please don't talk
airline.
About them,
airline. Oh, the airline.
Please don't talk about it. No, don't talk about the airlines.
Let's not talk about the airlines. No problem.
No.
Again, welcome everybody. Please hit the share button. We have two lovely ladies coming on this evening, and as you can see to my right, our monthly crazy guest, the Joey G himself. And he's here. And really, it's like the Joey G show tonight. He brought on these two lovely ladies. Yeah.
Well, that's because I'm a badass motherfucker.
Okay, can we start over again? I got to cut out that last word. It's a family show, but we're talking about Joey G because the man can't talk,
Right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's put that light back.
We lost
Kyle,
too. So we're off to a great start, folks.
Excellent start. We're sorting out the lighting situation.
It's perfect.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Listen,
how we look? We look okay.
Beauty of being live.
According to Frank, this is my last episode. So
last episode.
I kicked off the show.
So anyway, folks, welcome again. Who are we? Well, I'm Ronnie Pecorini. This is Kyle Jesso.
Hey, welcome back.
We introduced him right because he's on the air.
This is the badass. That's all you gotta say.
Mother, what? Joey G himself, our local online alcoholic. That's gonna.
No, it's not online alcoholic. It's
every day.
More likely I'm in person.
He's an in-person alcoholic.
Okay,
Kitch, but we can go virtual anytime.
Can you handle that? So basically, down in Florida. There's my brother, retired Bob.
Hey, Bob is sinking deeper and deeper into the cloud, as you can tell.
All right, we're trying to get our main guest on.
He'll be there. Ron doesn't want to introduce me.
No. I just got Ish.
Yeah.
And here's my one, my only, the Chooch Master himself, cousin Frank. And of course,
hello, everybody.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah. I'm trying to get our guest on, and you're worried about it being introduced. All right, forget about it. Anyway, folks, hit the share button. We're going to have a wonderful show tonight, again, with two lovely guests. And it's our Spirit Week monthly show that Joey G has put together for us. And tonight's winner will receive the Evan Williams 1783 small batch bottle on Cousin Frank's segment of Stump the Chooch.
Yes,
and of course, then we will have the cigars done by one of our sponsors, one of our good friends, Ish, with BAMF.
What?
Is it BAMF?
BAMF
Cigars.
Should I say I'm a BAMF instead of a badass
You are a BAMF. You're not a
badass
mother.
Okay, guys, this is the cigar we're doing. We're doing the BAMF MK-45 cigar. We're going to be pairing it with this Evan Williams 1783 small batch. This is their American Hero edition. This barrel was actually selected by a group of veterans, one of which we're going to have on the show tonight. That is Mandy Hazelton. So we're excited to have her on. As soon as Ish can get on, we'll be excited to have him as well. And then we have the new social media coordinator for Whiskey Network magazine. That is Trinity Abels. So we're going to have everybody on contributing to tonight's pairing. This is actually going to be my first time and my first experience with this cigar and with the whiskey. We've all been busy with PCA and summertime and life and whatnot have you. So we're going to do everything backwards tonight. I'm not going to have any notes. We're going to do it very organically. And I'm going to give you what I'm experiencing tonight, and then I'll do a more detailed follow-up article in the magazine.
I think we have our special guest on.
Yeah, he's in the green room.
And there he is.
He's in the green
So
room.
that's what we have going on tonight. And if you stick around, you are going to win an entire bottle of this Evan Williams small batch, which is sold out in Florida. These guys could not get it in Florida. Couldn't even get it.
Nope.
And
the question is there going to be alcohol in that bottle, or are we giving the other one when we finish tonight?
You know what's funny is Evan Williams small batch literally rebottled or rebranded to this bottle, and they upped their ABV from 86 to 90 proof.
Yeah, so there you go.
There actually is. So 1783 is actually the year that this distillery, which is actually the first commercial distillery in Kentucky.
That's right, Joe.
That
started out of where?
Yeah.
Where did they start out of?
Right along the Ohio River. I forget the name of it. Yeah.
In Ohio. Very good, Joe. You did your homework, at least.
Yeah.
He did.
You know, I do some things, Frank. You know, even though you want me off the fucking show, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry.
Unbelievable.
And then not
And
only
for all of you that care, Chris Eden says this is a family show with a question mark for all the kids that drink and smoke. Yes.
Now the cigar is pigtailed, and I know you chooches are gonna hate me for this, but I am gonna V-cut it.
No.
Come on,
I got a V-cut.
You gotta do it traditional.
So now
you're even getting the finger from the owner.
Ish himself is saying, look at him. He's telling no, man.
No.
How can you give a review on a pigtail? Come on. Ish, come through the camera and punch him, will you? Unbelievable. Look, he's giving you the finger. Unbelievable. Well, he's going to smoke cigarettes now.
Leave him alone. It's his last show.
Leave him alone.
Okay, let's not act like this is the first time I fucked up. Okay,
That's going to be the last.
Bruce Stark says, no, Joey is on.
No, Joey. No, Joey Marzipan.
That's my only note.
I'll tell you this, but not only are we giving away the bottle, but Ish has told us, because we were there at PCA with him, he said that he may have a special gift for the people as well too.
Ooh.
Wow.
So, and you know what? It doesn't matter what gift he has. He has amazing cigars, folks. Yep. So we're going to hear from the owner himself. But Ish, like I said, he's a sponsor. But not only that, he's a good friend of ours. We love this guy. He is family. All right, perfect word. The man knows how to make cigars, and we're going to talk about it with him. And if you're the lucky winner tonight, trust me, you're going to enjoy his cigar, whichever one he comes up with, because he's got a lot of new ones.
Yep, and we'll talk about that. But first, why don't we get to our sponsors first, Frank? And then we'll bring on these lovely ladies and start talking whiskeys and cigars.
Howard G Cigars is a dynamic new cigar brand grown from a love for cigar culture and a respect for the artisanship behind the craft. We are a minority-owned family business based in Orlando, Florida. Our current collection delivers 3 exclusive lines: Black Moses, Magic Stick, All Pro Series, featuring Leon Searcy's signature cigar and Ike Taylor's one-of-a-kind.
You got the one-of-a-kind rankings. They got me at 89. I'm cool with that.
We are focused on evolving as a dynamic brand and bringing you new flavor-filled blends that you'll enjoy and want to share. Visit our website at www.howardgcigars.com. You can find a full list of our retail partners there too. Thank you for making us part of your humidor.
This is Phil Morgan, General Manager of Missouri Meerschaum Corncob Pipes in Washington, Missouri. Our mission since 1869 has been to produce great smoking pipes that anyone can afford. We guarantee our pipes won't be your most expensive, but they just might be the ones you smoke the most. At Missouri Meerschaum Company, we don't just sell our corncob pipes. We grow them, make them, and smoke them. Missouri Meerschaum, Washington, Missouri, since 1869.
Loyalty, passion, courage. These are the founding principles of K by Karen Berger Cigars. The Maduro, the Habano, and the newly rated 93 by Cigar Journal Connecticut. Do yourself a favor and check out this wonderful line of cigars that come from a completely linear company from seed to your hands. Blue Smoke Atlanta is the vision of Robin Blue, founder and CEO, and represents an award-winning luxury smoking accessory line based in Atlanta and sold worldwide. Since 2019, Blue Smoke Atlanta's goal was to redefine traditional smoking accessories into a timeless collection of exquisitely handcrafted luxury products to include cigar pokers, cannabis clips, jewelry, and other awesome things. For an elevated smoking experience, visit us at www.bluesmokeatl.com.
At Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco, we specialize solely in the finest hand-rolled, craft, and boutique cigars on the market. Mountain Smoke Premium Tobacco is sure to have something that will excite you. Shop our online humidor at www.mountainsmokewd.com.
A family of 4 generations in tobacco. It started in Odense, Denmark, 141 years ago, 1882, with a factory and a retail store by Erik Peter Stogies. 4th Generation is a premium quality brand consisting of a selection of tin and loose tobaccos made in Denmark, pipes made of the finest quality briar, and superior accessories from leather goods, lighters, and pipe tools. The selection of 4th Generation products are available in premium pipe and cigar stores in the US and many European countries. Check out 4thGenPipeTobacco.com.
We're back.
Welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show. It is our spirit show of the month, and we have our special co-host Joey G here.
Let's introduce our guest, Joey.
Yeah, bring him on in. All right, in the pink, we have Trinity Abel. She is our social media coordinator for Whiskey Network Magazine. Give her a round of applause.
Can we have an applause?
We have we have Mandy Hazelton. She is Master Sergeant from the Air Force who helped pick the barrel that we're going to be doing tonight.
Retired.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for your
service. and then we have Ish, the owner of BAMF Cigars.
What's up, Ish Meister? Can you hear us, Ish?
Can he? No, he can't hear us.
No, we'll work on that. Don't
Put
worry.
the earplugs in.
We'll work on that. We'll get them.
All right, well, let's get the ladies going. They've been on since the beginning. Ish will say hello when he gets settled.
Oh, maybe there he is.
Start it up, Joey. Go ahead. Let's get the ladies going.
All right. Well, okay. So since Ish can't hear us, we'll get right
I got it. I got it now.
Yep. There he is.
There he is.
Hello, Ish.
What's up, Ish?
How you guys doing?
All right. How you doing? How's Las Vegas treating you, buddy?
Man, it's good, but it's just tired.
Yeah, it's tiring. Today's it, right? You're done. It's over.
Yeah, that's no more, right?
No more.
Yeah,
No more. Time to go home and relax with the wife before your next adventure.
Well, after this. So, all right. So, Ish, we're doing the MK-45. Can you give us the rundown on the MK-45, like the specs, what the filler wrapper and binder is?
Absolutely. So we did, and you can check in the website as well. But I tweak it a little. So you have IT13, so IT13. We have Seco Apretado Cubano. You have Ligero Mejorado. You have Cabana 2000. The wrapper is Oro Dominicano. No, excuse me, the binder. And the wrapper is Arapiraca.
Arapiraca. And that's from Brazil, right?
It is. But you see, so everybody say, oh, it has an accent. But you guys cannot say one word.
Arapiraca.
Wait a minute.
And Frank prides himself with the accent, with that European accent of his. Very nice, Ish. Very nice.
All right. So can you give us the rundown on the flavor profiles we should be expecting from these different tobaccos?
You want to find is easy to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
first of all, to be clear, I'm the guy that says tobacco is tobacco. So I don't find many notes in tobacco because it's tobacco, but it's very smooth. It is creamy per se.
Mm-hmm.
It has no transitions. Okay, a cigar has no transitions. Has change of flavor.
Gotcha.
Like I said. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you wanna go every inch. You wanna go to little, from mild to medium to full to everything else. So it's every inch. It's in the flavor per se. But it's I would say, you know what? You guys smoke it and tell me what you think.
There we go. I like
He doesn't want to give out the secret sauce, so we
But
have
you
to
ever
figure
think
it
you
out
say,
for
yes,
him.
Well, me and Joey were talking like after the first light here, getting into it, we're almost getting like a toasted marshmallow, like creaminess into this first part of it. Because Joey's like, it's like, what is it that I'm tasting?
Yeah, it's
And
a
like,
very
it just
unique
hit me.
flavor. Right off the bat,
Yeah.
it's a very unique flavor. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell
Well,
is
I told
that?
you marshmallow. I just didn't say toast.
Yeah.
I got what I was getting to was a toasted, almost like a nuttiness to it. So and a creaminess from like a peanut butter. I got like a peanut butter.
Peanut butter. Huh?
Yeah.
Bob's like peanut butter.
It wasn't Skippy.
Wow.
No,
It's like the magic cigar because it's affecting everyone differently.
Exactly.
Everyone's tasting
Well,
something
everybody's
different.
palate is different. That's just it.
And
Everybody's
that's-
palate.
And that's the beauty of smoking a cigar. Everyone can go back into their memories and think something, because that's what it's grabbing. It hits your olfactory system and it just triggers an old memory that you're equating it to. So yeah, everyone's take on it can be a little bit different. It's an awesome
Hey, I
thing.
didn't know I had a factory in my head.
Yeah, well, it's old. It's old.
Well, you know.
It's definitely old.
Wait, what?
It's like Willy Wonka, man.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm the quiet one. Yeah, take it away, Joey.
That should have been. You should have said factories. By the way, I'm sorry. All right, so Ish, give us a rundown on BAMF cigars. How you got started with it?
Well, the brand started in 2015. It was my partner, business partner. Now you're on the 100% because he's busy as hell. So, but we start, he's a Marine, retired anyways, for the Marine. And he's still being a SWAT team in a Palm Beach police city department. And he just came to my house, whatever, and let's smoke cigars, let's do this, let's do that. Okay. I said, why we as smoking cigars for somebody else? Why we don't do our own cigars? So we did it, and we came with the name right away. I say, BAMF, and says, Badass Mother F. Whoa, you know that? I said, well, yeah, I've been there for 21 years. Yeah, I know about that. And that's how we came. But it's funny, we tried to have a factory doing for us. It didn't work. 1 year, second year, 3 years, and I say, you know what? I buy in the factory. So I buy the factory and a blender. So it's Oscar, and we say, you know what? We're gonna blend the whole thing and start from scratch, and that's how BAMF started. Okay?
Beautiful,
Awesome.
beautiful.
Wow, excellent. Okay, yeah, this first third is already very, very unique. As soon as I lit into it, I was like, what the hell are we smoking here already?
But the Evan Williams, you feel be actually changing anything? Are you bringing?
We're gonna find that out. Like
together?
I said earlier. So what I typically have the opportunity to do these pairings beforehand, but everybody's been busy with the BCA and summertime and whatnot. So this is the first time I'm doing the pairing live, and I will do a follow-up, more intricate, detailed, with no distractions type pairing review of this whiskey and the cigar. So we'll bring on Mandy. Mandy Hazelton was actually involved in the barrel pick of this specific Heroes edition. So, Mandy, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the armed services.
Yes. So I am originally from Richmond, Virginia. I was born and raised there, and I got into. I decided to join the military because I wanted something better for my life and better for myself, and I wanted to get out and travel the world, go to school, all these things. I still am. I'm just like a person who likes to be on the go. I like to go. I like to be a part of things. And so getting out of small town Richmond and joining the Air Force was perfect for me. Why did I join? My dad, he was a veteran, and he kind of encouraged me to join the Air Force. I almost joined the Marines because of Marine Corps ROTC in high school. So that was all I knew, because I went to the Marine Corps ROTC for 4 years. So I was just like ready. But he stopped me and he said, no, I think you should try the Air Force. And so I did. I became an Air Force medic. So for 20 years, I served as a medic. I retired as a superintendent of the medical group out here at Robins Air Force Base at one of the squadrons, which was Healthcare Operations Squadron. So I've had the opportunity to do a lot of things through the Air Force throughout that 20 years, travel overseas, served in Afghanistan, Germany, was over, just East Coast. I was at Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland, Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma, and San Antonio as well.
Well, thank you so much for your service.
I am no longer the badass motherfucker on this show.
You've been upstaged.
No, absolutely.
No, like we said, this is Joey's last show now. Mandy's taking over.
I gotta say, Mandy, I absolutely love that barrel American flag you have in your background. The charness of the red stripes and then the white, like that is a beautiful piece of artwork back there.
It sure is.
Okay, so how do you go from everything you talked about to having your face on a bourbon bottle?
Right. Good question. So when I came up to retirement, of course, you're used to someone telling you what to do and where to go for 20 years of your life, and you're just like, what do I do next? Well, I started thinking about what I wanted to do and what I wanted to get involved in. And one of the things that I got involved in was a nonprofit organization called the Genesis Joy House. Genesis Joy House is a shelter for female veterans who are in need and other homeless people who are in need in this area. So what we do at the Genesis Joy House is provide them with shelter and a program to help them get back on their feet, case management, and all these good things. So I wanted to do something that was still purposeful, but then at the same time, I have a connection with the community and start to grow within that. So I joined Genesis Joy House as on the board of directors, and also as their public relations chairman. And it was an awesome experience. Genesis Joy House, after all my work with them over the last couple of years, I retired in 2021. And so I just had my 2-year retirement anniversary back in May. And so they nominated me for the American Made Hero Award after receiving a grant from Evan Williams.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Fantastic. You know what? I have a special little video that I'd like to share with folks. So, let's see.
An exclusive for Mandy?
It's short.
Right.
My name is Mandy Hazelton, and I'm here with the Genesis Joy House Female Veterans Women's Shelter. As you can see, I'm taking an afternoon stroll right here in front of the shelter itself. If you look behind me, you'll see what that house actually looks like. And I'm going to take you right through it so you can have a feel as if you were walking through yourself.
Just a little.
Wow.
Nice, Mandy. That's nice.
Wow. Yeah.
The reason that I wanted to tease it that way, because I think it's important that people should go to the website and check out the organization. And I think that's important.
And yes, folks, Mandy is not just a mannequin standing there. Actually, she's in frozen mode. So sooner or later, we'll get her rolling.
She has a beautiful smile, by the way.
Yes.
Why, thank you. I'm here. Hopefully, you can at least hear me.
Oh, we are. I know you hear us, but that is a fabulous, fabulous thing you're doing. Congratulations on that, and thank you so much for helping our veterans.
Yes. All right, so now we'll go to Trinity. If you want to give us a little bit about yourself and your whiskey journey.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Andy, thank you so much for your service. That is woman power to the highest. So thank you so much.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you. So I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm like the oddball.
You're the pretty pink lady.
Don't worry, I ask myself that every month. So
no, Joey's the
what am I still
doing here? Thank you that you're here. Look, we gotta look at him.
So I am very new to the bourbon community. Literally just started enjoying bourbon maybe 8 or 9 months ago. An ex-boyfriend got me into the community. He had an amazing collection. He's been a bourbon drinker for a long time. And I just realized, like, this is something I really, really enjoy. And I love the history of it. And I loved tasting. And I loved comparing notes. And my favorite, I love the Dusties. 1990, Austin Nichols Wild Turkey, by far, it's like that's the best. So somehow I ended up on this whiskey bourbon Scotch enthusiast page, and somehow got roped into helping the guys out in April, which was going to be just trying to get more ladies involved in the bourbon community, and it somehow has turned into kind of other responsibilities. So I'm loving it. I love the guys. They're hilarious. Some great women too. And my biggest mission right now is just to bring more females into this community, because we're such a minority. And you know, how come it's okay that a mom can come home from work and have a glass of wine and everyone's like, oh yeah, she's had a hard day, but what if I want to have a nice glass of bourbon?
Yeah, you had a really hard day. That's the difference, a hard day and a hard day.
See, for me though, coming home and having a glass of whiskey, that's a good day. It's not a hard
day.
At
least you made it home.
Day.
Yeah, after that,
sure. I'm going to join you guys.
All right.
There we go.
So I love it. And I'm so happy to be here with you guys.
So
hopefully I can finish the interview.
How did you pick Ish, who is also retired? Well, not really retired. He still does some kind of duty, but he's also, let's say, military in his own way. How did you come up with this pairing?
Right. So absolutely got to bring on Ish, right? We got to bring on Ish. We picked we picked his.
We put a gun to your head.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
Got to.
And you know, I reached out to Ish. I'm like, hey, brother, which cigar do you want to do? He's like, let's go with the MK-45. And you know, and I looked. I'm like, what the hell is an MK-45? And Ish, correct me if I'm wrong. From my understanding, it's some big gun on like a naval destroyer.
It's a Navy thing, yeah.
It's like right?
They were bitching about, oh, you Marines, you Army, you Airborne. What about the Navy? I said, okay, MK-45.
Okay, so now, so now we're paying homage to the Navy. Do you have one for the Air Force? For
had to give them something. Had to give them something.
Those seamen always want to go somewhere. I'm telling you.
Oh, remember,
yeah.
Oh boy!
I lost my hair on that one.
Why no comment. I know better. No comment.
That's right.
I apologize.
And
ladies.
welcome to the Great Cigar and Pipe Show.
I'm sorry, I don't say much.
Yeah. Try to keep it that way.
Okay. Till the next
time. Back to the Air Force, though.
Let's go back to the Air Force.
So Ish, do you have a cigar dedicated to each branch?
I do.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, for the Air Force, because I was transitioned after 11 years in the Army, I went to the Air Force.
Okay.
I'm a pilot and a jumper. So
smart.
I said, I had to do something. So we did the Moab, mother of all cigars. The Moab is mother of all bombs, obviously coming in the plane. So we did the mother of cigars, which is a 110 by 12.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know what that is, this is just a small sample what we're looking at, and it's growing.
There you go.
It's growing. It's growing. It's growing.
Like Ronnie's ego.
There you go.
And there it is.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
but that's the small guy.
That's the
Because
small
after
one.
that, there's at least 2 more bigger than that.
I'm getting tangled
Yes,
up
it
here.
is.
I'm not gonna.
Kyle is going to knock down the show, the
Yep.
lights, everything. He's getting excited over
Watch
here, holding
this.
that in his hand. I don't know.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Watch this.
Oh, he made it safely. Almost
Hold my
back.
beer.
How about your whiskey? All right, there you go. So,
All right, so Trinity, so you joined WBSE.
Yes.
That's where we left off.
Yeah, and it's so much bigger than just the Facebook group. The magazine, the digital magazine, it's incredible. There's recipes, there's drinks, there's musicians, there's just everything. And then I also love the Rick House, where so many amazing picks. So it's just an entire community that I didn't know I needed, and I just love you guys. So thanks for letting me pile on
Right,
here.
and for those who don't know what she's talking about is in regards to the Rick House, Bill and Chad, the founders of WBSE and the magazine, they get their hands on amazing barrel picks, and they select certain barrels to bottle and sell on their WBSCRickhouse.com website. They're unique. They're all cast strength, from my understanding. So if you're into higher proof, unique whiskeys, that's where you want to start getting your whiskey from. Okay, so in the first thing here, I'm putting like a lot of nuttiness.
Yeah, totally, Joey. Nuttiness is
Actually, I was actually comparing it to, because it almost reminded me. So I go back to my childhood. You remember the Nutter Butter cookies?
There you go.
That like peanut with the
Yeah.
velvet or the vanilla cracker and
Yeah.
cookie. It's like that Nutter Butter cookie.
See, I wasn't bullshitting.
Or
when I
Reese's
told you.
Reese's peanut butter
Reese's
cup.
peanut butter cup is
Yeah.
another good one. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
So Ish, how do you come up with this? I mean, you got like 700 cigars out there.
482.
Only 482. Come on
That's
now.
right.
Well, I think
Come
if
on
you
now.
double, you know, what can I tell you? But honestly, how in the world do you come up with so many ideas and thoughts when you're still just, you're pushing hard on what you're doing? You got a regular job, you also have a regular job, but on top of that, you come up with all these blends, and I mean, it is amazing, buddy. It really is. Kudos to you and how you keep going in this wonderful industry. You never cease to amaze us, because it's just like one after another is better than the other. It's amazing. Ever since we really met you at Boynton Beach about 4 years ago, Bob?
4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago. And you've still grown so much more, and you're always finding time to create new cigars one after another. I mean, do you just sleep with this stuff in your head? I mean, do you have any time for your wife? I mean, it's just amazing.
As a matter of fact, I don't sleep. That's the problem.
That's a problem.
And now he just went to sleep on us, folks.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. When he comes
Oh, he
back.
came back. There he goes. Oh.
Hey, and now that he came back, he's got a new blend in his head.
He's got a new blend.
Yeah.
That's called
In a blink of an eye.
That's called the Ish blackout, and now he comes up with a new cigar.
That was it. See, my wife, I see, calling me, say, oh, fuck, really?
She called you at the wrong moment. I don't want to get in trouble with your wife because, she's a sharpshooter. I don't want to get involved in that there,
But anyways, one thing I do is no sleep at all. I probably sleep 2, 3, 4 hours tops.
Like
And
Bob.
I love cigars. So yes,
yeah.
keep doing more and more and more and more and more. I have to stop at some point. Really, I have to stop.
Well,
Okay, so now that I have to stop.
You're a young guy, so I don't think it's going to happen because this is you. This is your passion, and that's how you were built. You just go, go, go. And it's just amazing how you just keep coming up with so many new things. And is there anything newer that you want to tell us about that's going on? Maybe factory-wise? It's just like, can we talk about it? Or you want to wait?
Well, no, we can talk about it. As a
There
matter of
you
fact,
go.
I open the fifth factory, it will be done in Ethiopia, in Africa.
Ethiopia.
Yep.
Fantastic. Unbelievable, man.
That's another one that we're doing. It was a very nice deal because the government say, okay, we give you, and never give you nothing, but we give you 1,000 hectares. You buy another 1,000 hectares, which we did.
Yeah.
And we put, in March of next year, we put 575 people to work.
Wow.
For the salary paying in Ethiopia. Yeah. So,
wow, that is awesome.
Congrats, buddy.
What a freaking feat. What a feat. That is amazing.
Amazing.
You don't stop. You not only are you making cigars, you're creating jobs.
Yep.
And in other countries. I mean, you're just you're amazing, buddy. I mean, Musk has nothing on you, really. You just keep going and doing stuff.
We should ask Ish, how is the launch of the Mafiosa cigars coming? Because you debuted them at PCA. We got the exclusive, but he debuted them at PCA, and word is they're pretty much sold out.
No,
I never got the box here. No.
They sold out. It's 3 of them. The Mafiosos, someone, how it's called, Southern Warriors with the Mark Gaze, us, for the Benghazi, and some gave all collaboration with Cigar for Warriors. They sold out. Yeah, that's
beautiful.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah,
it's a mafioso, folks. Look at that bullet.
Wow.
And you know what? It's a testament to your honor of our military comrades, not only here though, but around the world, for everybody who had to pick up a gun in a way and protect people, protect their country. I mean, that's a great honor, and there should be no reason why this doesn't sell out. These are not limited editions, are they?
No, and really, when you said protect your country, too, but when we go out, we protect our country and the country that we go in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So far, I protect 69 countries. So
wow.
And I was saying, you know what? Yeah, 69. Normally,
you got to get away from that number, Ish. Do one more because 69 is a very good number to me. Well, you just stated because I kind of like that number. It's my second favorite number.
But normally it's 68 because 69 you flip over.
Right.
So it's 68 plus 1.
I like the other way. You flip over to make it 69. That's true. It is kind of a...
Okay, so now back to the pairing.
Yeah, let's go back.
Did I get carried away? I better check.
Wow. In the first third, smoking the cigar to the whiskey, you're that nuttiness and everything. And you sip the whiskey, everything just kind of turns to pure chocolate.
Amazing.
Yeah, chocolate.
It's like just like milk chocolate.
Even a little bit of
like
citrus.
A
little bit of citrus with the whiskey.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
I know the ladies don't smoke, and it's not a hit on you, but if someday you ever want to pick up an incredible habit, it really does pair so well with again, try this cigar first because it is awesome, but it's amazing how tobacco and spirits blend in so well, and that's why we have Joey that does this once a month.
It's not a habit, Ronnie, it's a passion.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
I have a question for Mandy.
All right.
So Mandy, when you went over to the distiller and when you were honored with this American Heroes edition, you didn't have a background in bourbon, right? You probably drank it, but what was your process while being at the distiller?
Well, the really cool thing was that they flew all of us out, or whoever wanted to drive, they drove. But all 6 of us came together, and it was almost like getting a class on everything, the distillery, the the history, how it's a family-owned business, and how it started. Evan Williams, how Kentucky backed him from the beginning of starting this. I mean, with a state behind you, you're not gonna lose, right? You're pretty much gonna be successful. but from day one, and it just walked us through the history of it. So they're very proud of that history in Kentucky. But it was really awesome because for me, it really was the eye opener to the whole process and how the barrels would expand. Like Kentucky's just the perfect climate for bourbon, for making bourbon. And you actually can't make bourbon anywhere else because Kentucky has the perfect temperature. Where the barrels within the distillery will expand and contract at the perfect timing throughout the year. The distillery will be freezing cold during the winter, and then in the summer, as they're melting, it's shrinking down. So it's really cool.
And Kentucky's got some of the best water.
The limestone water is the best source of that bourbon.
They got the gold mine.
They do. And it's really amazing that they put all those things together to create this, wonderful and amazing thing. And how every bottle has a different taste. Even the honeys, like my husband, he loves honey. So I had to give him some honey, and now he's hooked on that because the honey's made in the barrels. We have the syrup. We have the coffee beans. I don't know if anybody drinks coffee, but they do coffee beans as well.
Oh, nice. Well, coffee and cigars go well together, just to let you know that.
Yeah. Very delicious.
Absolutely.
I'm frozen, but I'm going to keep talking.
Yeah. She's frozen again. She got so cold while the barrels were freezing.
Yeah, the barrels froze me. So someone had mentioned, I think it was Kyle. Was it Kyle who mentioned the flag here?
Yes.
That is actually one of the barrels from one of the barrels. And it's funny because when I went down to Kentucky, I got the opportunity to go into the distillery. And as you can see in the picture that I sent you, Joe, the barrels were stacked as high. I mean, I would say probably like 100 feet into the ceiling and all the way throughout.
Did you see me all the way up at the top?
Yeah, that was
the angel.
I always test the barrels from top down.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Neither are we, trust me.
I have one more question for you, Mandy, and then we'll do a quick little sponsor break.
Yep.
Okay.
I had a question. So when they picked the 6 heroes, did you know any of these people before?
No.
So you all met each other for the first time there?
Yes, we did. We all came from different nonprofits. And hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh,
we're good.
okay. Got super quiet.
I just got rid of some background noise. That's all.
Yay. Yeah, that's so nice.
Oh, is that what it was? You ish?
This is in the casino. So.
Oh, yeah.
Jackpot winners.
He's got all the showgirls around him.
Yeah. So it was very nice. Wait, I forgot what was the question? It was about about us meeting. That's right. That's about us meeting. So yeah, we're all from different nonprofit organizations, and so we're all veterans who served and then continue to serve within our community. So that was a big thing.
Mandy, we'll give them all credit here. I have the tag. This is how I found you at Benny's in Chicago. Your face was on the tag here. Okay. So we have is it Chaz Kosh, U.S. Navy?
Yes.
Obviously.
Maybe, you know what? I think we can get Trinity to hold up and get closer because, Joey, you're a mile away, and I'll get a close-up of the faces.
Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's upper left. Upper left is that Chaz Kosh, U.S. Navy.
Yes.
Then below him is Mandy Hazelton, U.S. Air Force, retired.
Ooh, yeah.
David McCracken, U.S. Army, retired. All right. Then upper right, we have Susan Wagner, U.S. Navy, retired.
Correct.
Brian Barber, U.S. Marine Corps. And then lower right bottom, Laura Jean, U.S. Army. So those are the individuals that you selected the barrel with.
Yes. So just to tell you, I hate that I'm frozen right now, but this box that I have, you see that blue box that says American made here, American made here behind me? Well, once I get unfrozen, I'll show you guys. But on the inside of that is 4, let's see, these are pint size bottles in here.
Oh, cool.
Well, I'm actually down to 3, but I can show them to you.
I wonder what happened.
We'll show them
when you come back on. I think her husband snuck one out on her.
Yes.
All right. So let's do a quick sponsor break,
shot, didn't I?
And then when we come back from the sponsors, I want to get to Trinity and get her perspective on sipping this whiskey and what her thoughts are on this whiskey that she's enjoying right
Yeah,
now.
we'll get more into the cigar.
Yeah.
We'll get more into the pairing, and we'll get more into our guests after the sponsorship.
Hold on, folks, and hit the share button. Please hit the share button. A lot going on here.
This industry is steeped in family and tradition. You know, there's generational stuff, and I see it over and over, and yet I didn't come from that. Being the outsider looking in, I got to ask all the silly questions, and people were very accepting to want to give me all the right answers. I'm very thankful for those people who kind of allowed me to come in. Now with Alec and Bradley in the business, to have our company become generational, that's pretty cool.
Welcome to GTO Dominican Cigars, a boutique cigar company that artfully blends and creates some of the finest handmade puros from the Cibao Valley in the Dominican Republic. We are fourth-generation manufacturers and growers of tobacco with over 140 years of experience, offering a variety of styles, blends, and strengths. Mild, medium plus, and full-bodied. We would truly consider it an honor for you to experience our cigars. Those who know smoke GTO.
Before you light your next cigar, be sure to check out Cigar Medics, the makers of the patent-approved humidimeter. The humidimeter is a tool designed to display the relative humidity inside your cigar. With this device, there's no more guessing. Simply insert the probes into the foot or cap of your cigar, and you can instantly know if your cigar is ready to be smoked. Buy now on cigarmedics.com and see site for other cigar accessories. With the humidimeter, you'll know when to hold them and know when to smoke them.
Years in the making, the Chief cigar was born, blended, boxed, and released to market on June 26, 2015. This cigar was developed by former fire chief, firefighter, cigar aficionado Ken Dorbecker, and has grown into a signature Firehouse cigar line. All engines respond. Including, of course, the Chief, a Nicaraguan Habano blend, Proby, a Connecticut Shade blend, All Hands, a Maduro Mexican San Andreas box press, and the brand new Fire Pole, a beautifully crafted San Andreas Habano barber pole. Join the Chief family and make us part of your humidor. R&A Treasures, out of Tampa Bay, Florida. The last of a legacy. The last of an inventory of Thomas Cristiano in a warehouse where everything is aged and well kept for all your pipe and smoking needs.
We are back, folks.
All
We are
right.
back.
Oh, let's get Mandy back in here. So you unfroze herself.
Yes.
There we go.
Aha, perfect. She's
Yeah,
gonna
show us the,
Oh, there
show
it
us the
is.
pints. Let's
You
go.
gotta blow that up here a little bit.
We're
All right, I had to see. Remember, I told y'all one's missing. That was my favorite.
Oh, so you did it. I was trying to get your husband involved, but
So
that
are
ain't
those,
happening.
are those
It was actually honestly, it was actually my brother who did it.
What a bad guy. Yeah,
was
boy.
each bottle a different batch then, or
Yes. So, as you can see, there are different blends from the different distilleries. So you have Bernheim blend, and then it tells you exactly what warehouse it came from.
Nice.
There.
That's nice.
And then the second one was Cox Creek.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't
Now,
say
are
anything.
those
Don't
packs
worry about it.
available for sale?
No, these are like
Okay.
samples only for tasting. And
Wow.
so this was, so they sent us a survey. And
Okay.
so we were to sample these and then tell them different. Okay. So the survey would ask questions like, okay, what does it make you feel like?
Okay.
And I was like, what does it remind you of? You know, what does it smell like? What does it
Makes me feel drunk.
You know, all these things. Right.
Yeah.
And I said, it reminds me of my grandpa coming home after a late night, basically. Like, that's what it smells like, you know.
Right.
But because, you know, as a child, you remember that, right? When you're
So your grandpa
grandparents,
smelled
your parents-
delicious.
He did. He smelled very yummy.
Are you sure this is not cologne? It's not cologne, is it?
Well, I noticed that there's way more whiskey in sample D there than the rest of them. So Sample
no.
D didn't make the cut.
You know what? Honestly, you probably would love it because it's very, very strong. My favorite was the Heaven Hill one.
Yes.
And that's the one that's missing. And actually, the Heaven Hill one was one of the ones that went into this blend, along with, I want to say, the Bernheim blend, which was the first one.
Okay.
So those two together actually made this blend. So
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So how can we get that sample so we can also sample what you like?
You have to
Become
serve.
a hero.
Yeah, you have to be a
Become
fucking
a
hero,
hero.
Ronnie.
Oh, so heroes. All right.
They don't
So
have
you gotta
a hero.
give Fish a bottle.
So Mandy, that was the process. They sent you guys the samples for you to select versus
Yes.
That's
being
cool.
at the distillery and having the barrels in front of you.
Yes. So we all sent in surveys.
Okay.
Our testing and our sampling, and then we sent that back, and then they tallied it all up, and then whoever chose the most popular ones were the ones that went into this blend. And then when we went to the distillery, we actually had a really great time tasting it all together.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So small batch. We're looking at probably around 300 barrels, aged between 6 to 8 years for this blend. That were combined together for this bottle.
Nice.
Does that sound about right?
Yes, and we actually opened one of the barrels and everything, and got a chance to do the
the dip.
Okay,
the
so they
hammer.
did.
Where you pop the cork and everything out of there on each
Right.
side. Yeah, I did it.
Nice.
Yeah. It's actually called the
cool.
bung hole.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Beavis and
So,
Butthead, it's
we
called the bung
start.
hole.
That is the technical term for it.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. That's all. I
All
ain't
right, so
going
I didn't
there.
remember that part of the lesson.
So Trinity, you have the bottle.
Yes.
You have the
It's,
whiskey.
it's almost, look how much is gone,
Oh,
y'all.
no.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
That's
doing
all.
it.
Is that from
there.
tonight's show already,
You're-
Trinity? Oh, she's smiling. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
I think Trinity's going to bottle kill tonight. It's
Is that as big? Is that the same size?
It's the same bottle she opened it up 15 minutes ago.
Right. All right, so Trinity, your thoughts on the whiskey.
Yeah,
Your
give
thoughts.
us the
your
notes
thoughts.
that you're getting from the
Okay,
whiskey.
so first shout out to my wonderful friend who's a former Marine. His name's Donnie. He went and found this for me because this is hard to find in North Carolina. So
Okay.
shout out to Donnie for hooking me up with this bottle. I have never tried Evan Williams. I'm not used to a lower priced bottle. I'm not, just not used to it. So I was a little nervous.
Sure.
This is delicious. It smells right off the bat. The smell is rich. It smells creamy. It just smells good. I'm getting a lot of caramel, peanut, vanilla, very balanced taste. But here's the kicker for me. It's a 90 proof, but this feels a little hotter than 90 to me. So
Okay.
I like her
drink my
description.
I drink
I
my
like it.
neat, but
Okay.
the first time I popped it, I did put an ice cube in, and it drank much better. But now that I've had it for a few days, and obviously this is a very serious task to get on here with you guys, so I took it very seriously. Obviously,
very serious.
Can we
task.
have
Yeah,
you back?
very
I
serious.
think I want you back, kiddo.
Let's toast it up.
Toast up.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's a very
Salud.
easy
Yeah.
drink. I love it.
Cheers.
So
now-
hero and to Trinity. Here we go. Salud.
And this is a cheers to Joe for not getting me, like he usually sends Bob and I a little vial that we can actually.
You're never going to hear the end of it.
He didn't do that. No, we are
This is why this is
pairing
my
it.
last episode.
We are pairing it with this little bottle here, which is wrong person.
Take the cigar out of your mouth.
There you go.
Water horse.
Quarter horse. Huh.
Bob,
All
where's the half horse?
I've never heard of that. Is it a bourbon?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a whiskey.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's weeded. Now, what I told Bob during the commercial break there, I said, you know what, Bob? What I'm getting from this is this whiskey is very kind of has a sweet note of cherry, so like a maraschino cherry with the cigar. It's almost like if you took the cherry and dipped it, especially right now, into dark chocolate.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
ate it.
Reminds
And
me of
that's
those
what you get.
chocolates.
Okay.
With cherry inside.
Yes.
Okay.
Chocolate
Like
cherry inside.
sweetness to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good.
So Ish, have you had any of this type of pairing with your cigar to know what we're kind of going through here? Have you had the Evan Williams 1783 by any chance?
As a matter of fact, if I tell you, you'll not believe me. This
you're
is what it
drinking-
is.
That's 1783.
Oh,
Yes.
look at
All right, so you're right
And-
with us.
And guess who give me this? Guess.
Nicky, baby.
The bartender?
Not.
No.
It wasn't
No.
Joey. It wasn't
It's
Joe.
not over here.
Oh.
So I was talking with the guy in the elevator. Oh my God, we have a show. We are gonna press cigars with this drink. Blah 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 blah. A Chinese guy came and say, "Oh, 1783." I said, yeah, I have one. I give you a glass.
Oh, nice.
Hey, is that the way?
Wow.
Is that the way he really sounds? I mean, do the voice again. I think you got that Chinese accent down.
It almost sounded like Mickey
Yes.
Mouse.
Is he with you?
Impersonation.
It's not like it was like a, what, you need it? Yeah, I have it. I said, where? I said, I tried since Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Nowhere. And it comes this guy.
You know what?
Oh, I have it. I said,
That's God's intervention right there.
Right. There you go.
That is God's intervention right
Only
there.
in Vegas.
Fish, I think it's time to make him a cigar.
Yeah.
I mean,
it sounds like an Asian badass motherfucker.
He's a bad bartender.
I give him a badge, though. I give him a badge.
You gave him a badge?
There you go.
Wow.
Into the second third here. As Ish described, there's not many transitions to the cigar. I'm just getting that nutter butter flavor, like a charred nutter butter flavor that's just like creamy. You get that slight unique char on there from the cigar.
Yeah.
And everything's just melting to that nice chocolatey, peanut buttery creaminess with this pairing.
Absolutely.
And it's going perfect with the 1783.
Yeah, it is. It is
really
pairing very nicely.
You know, they are complementing each other very, very nicely.
It's working great with this whiskey right here. I think
So
the cigar will work with anything.
Yes, that's what it says. It says this
It's a great
cigar will
cigar.
work perfectly, and it makes you salivate in a way that all good cigars will do. You know you've got a great cigar when that cigar fills your mouth with saliva, so that you're able to, especially being in Vegas, we're like camels, we dry out.
There is no saliva.
There is no saliva. So this is beautiful. Fish, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share our experience with our audience.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out.
Party
Yeah.
Okay, so
there's a party in Vegas.
so Mandy, can you give us a little more insight into your organization?
Yes, so I'll tell you a little bit more about Genesis Joy House. Right now we have a few participants who actually go through our program. We're helping them to get back on their feet from homelessness. What we do is we offer them case management, resources. We connect them to the Veterans Affairs resources. We give them, if they don't have transportation, we give them transportation to their appointments. We help them with job hunting and all those good things. And one of the other big things that I do is I have a boutique called the Hello Gorgeous Fashion Boutique. And this boutique is resales and upscale resales and also remakes, where I've started doing, I've started a new line called Conscious Couture, where I actually hand sew and remake recycled items. And then I put them back into the industry for purchase. So reducing the carbon footprint.
Wow,
Yes.
look at you.
You're awesome.
Now, if anybody
Thank
wanted
you.
to donate to your cause, how could
Yes.
people donate to your cause for you?
Well, they can donate directly to Genesis Joy House. We're always looking for partners. We're also looking for monthly donors. And if you would like to donate funds, then you can donate through genesisjoyhouse.com. Right now, I'm taking a group of youth ambassador, Genesis Joy House youth ambassadors. I'm training them to be models so that they can actually model Conscious Couture, my Hello Gorgeous clothing line at New York Fashion Week Fall.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's next week.
Yes.
Isn't that next week, right?
Can I just
It's
say
coming up
something?
in September.
Trinity? Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
just want to tell her thank you. It's like she served our country and now she's still serving our community. And to have that kind of insight and forethought, it gives me chill bumps. So thank you. And I have connections with my company, and we do a lot of we partner a lot with especially women type charities. So please find me after this is over, and we're going to make sure that we're able to hook you up with our company and hopefully be able to donate something towards you.
That's
and Ronnie is willing to model for you.
Right. Wow.
So, yeah.
I would love that. I would love that. Yeah.
I'm a man. I could put a G-string on, but it's got to be pink. Just letting you know.
Nobody wants to see
I
that.
like the lady in pink. I'm going to do the lady in pink.
Yeah. That'll be appropriate for underneath the clothing. Yeah.
I thought you wanted the full Monty. I didn't know.
All right, so Trinity, so you started drinking whiskey about 8-9 months ago.
I thought you started at 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow.
and now here you are as the social media coordinator for a whiskey magazine. Tell us what that journey was like.
Oh yeah.
It's been so much fun. Honestly, I've always kind of been a whiskey girl. I've never been a fruity drink, clear alcohol girl. I've always been Beam and Coke, that kind of girl. But just learning the history of bourbon is nothing more American. Like, it's more American than cherry pie. So I am a huge bourbon person now, and I love this. I feel like I've been given this platform across social media to help bring more women into this community. It's amazing. One of our guys who is in the whiskey bourbon group, his house burned down in April, and watching this community come together and support him and donate to him and help his family rebuild their life. Like, that's what I want to be involved in. And so the bourbon community has been so amazing. I'm going through a divorce. They've been so amazing to me. I feel like I have this huge swath of brothers now that I've never had before. So, and some sisters, but mostly brothers. And so cheers to you guys. This has been a fun night.
Well, you got five new brothers right here.
I'm a little
Congrats.
fuzzy right now, but hey, let's keep the show going.
Oh, we're going to keep you until you finish the bottle. We can come in the after show. We want to really talk to you. And Ish, you also have something in regards of a give back to your military men and women, right?
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Everything that we do, like a special, it will be 100% profit. It goes to them. With the Cigar for Warriors, with the Southern Warriors, many others, and we don't take a penny. We just make the cigar, export the cigar, import the cigar, sell the cigar, and all the profits. Which I go like, oh shit, I'm working my ass off, but I have nothing. That's okay. It's good. I get to them and say, but it's good. I feel so good doing that.
It's what's inside you, Ish, and we know you personally. We know what a good man you are, and you give back all the time. And it's karma. You guys out there, the three of you, you will get your karma back, and I'm telling you, all three are doing amazing things in this industry. So thank you very, very much for what you're doing.
Here we go. The band just slides right off here to continue the party here.
So where are you on the smoke now? Tell Ish what you're thinking so he can tell you yes or no.
I think so. Right now, I'm still in that.
You're about to transition from the second.
Yeah,
to
I'm
the third.
still in that second, third, and it's just continuing on with that nice creamy peanut buttery chocolate flavor that's just entirely enjoyable. Great smoke, very slow burning cigar.
Yep. Yes.
Because this was only like a 5x54, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and see we're.
And this is after an hour, Joey.
Yeah,
We're smoking this
for over an hour, and I'm not
folks.
even through the second, third here.
Money is gone, but that's me.
I'm getting well into the final third of this cigar, and I'm starting to get basically like campfire roasted chestnuts.
Yeah, absolutely, Kyle. It's a much deeper flavor profile now. We're moving into that deep dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And you might as well take that. And sometimes I kind of like it when it's so dark, it has that burnt feel to it, but it's once you pair it, that sweetness from the whiskey or bourbon just truly enhances that.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like that Christmas song.
I have a question. I have a question.
Roasting on an open
go
fire.
for it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you make like each cigar to where the beginning tastes a certain way, and then as you get to the middle and then to the end, you're feeling a little bit something more rich, you know, because isn't it the same thing that you use all the way throughout, or is it?
No, I can answer that for you. Let me answer that.
No.
Oh, it
all right, Ish, you answer that.
Please, can we let Ish answer the question?
No, it's how you blend. You can pick up one cigar, this one for instance, and when you just go and you do the bunch, you crop, and you put it. Depends where you put it, it's gonna give more strength. The whole thing is a full leaf. But when you crop the full leaf because it's too long, depends if you put it down below, in the middle, or top, it will change 100% the profile of the cigar. That's simple. That's simple for us.
And Ish, that's basically from the tip of the leaf down to where the leaf is attached to the physical plant, right? So the strength is where on the leaf? Towards the tip, correct?
Always, because the more sun that you have,
that's right.
The more flavor you have. Now, it's only one exception. The bolado, which is the one in the bottom, it can have more flavor than anyone else on the co-plant, co-tree, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Co-plant.
Yes.
Why? Because they close to the roots.
Yeah, it's close
They
to
have
the
the whole
nutrients.
soil. They have the whole water.
Right.
But they don't have the sun. So that's the sun, it goes to the top. But those guys down below, they have nothing to envy the guys on top.
Right.
So it's all depends how you put everything together. All depends.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow. Well, thank you for explaining that. That's very interesting. I never thought of that.
Right.
Well, we're going to come back. We're going to go to a sponsor break. We're going to come back and talk about the ending here with Joey's beautiful palate and descriptions of what he's tasted. And then when we come back, we're going to do a special segment after that. It's called Stump the Chooch, where Frank, our historian from the 1300s, are going to try to give us some kind of questions and make us feel like a bunch of chooches. So, folks, everybody, hold on. Hit the share button, because that's also going to be the segment of the giveaway of the Evan Williams 1783 bottle. And whatever Ish decides that he wants to have you smoke. So it's a two-way winning, a spirit and a cigars, folks. So we'll be right back. Frank, take it.
Cigar in the Bottle is two palate-pleasing gifts in one. A specially blended Grand Pommier XS VSOP cognac is elegantly contained in patented numbered bottles. Winner of back-to-back-to-back medals at the LA Spirits Awards, Cigar in the Bottle inventor Forbidden Johnny teams up with Vartan and Hendrik Kellner for this custom-blended Vartan Reserva cigar, well-preserved in a hand-blown glass chamber featuring Bovita two-way humidification.
At Norwood Royal Cigars, we have the biggest walk-in humidor in the Midwest. Our 1,500 square foot humidor is home to almost 4,000 different cigars that will meet the need of any cigar enthusiast. We have boutique blends to the more traditional selections and everything in between. From the novice beginner to the aficionado, the knowledgeable staff at NRC will find the perfect cigar for you. Located on the northwest side of Chicago, we want to be your shop for all your cigar wants and needs. As always, at Norwood Royal Cigars, light it, smoke it, love it.
Experience the magic of Rockefeller Cigars today. With 11 years steeped in tradition, passion, and mystery of the leaf, Rockefeller has a cigar just for you. Be like the greatest magicians and make Rockefeller Cigars appear in your lineup with any of our four lines: the Nicaraguan, the Dominican Blue, the Vintage Gold, and our new LE, the Art of Magic.
Over the Rhine Premium Cigars is located in the heart of Cincinnati, 50 yards south of historic Findlay Market. We offer both known brands and the finest boutique cigars available. Feel free to bring your favorite beverage and relax in Dude Daycare, where dudes of all genders are welcome. We look forward to serving you at Over the Rhine Premium Cigars. And we are a proud member of the Boutique Cigar Association.
All begins at the very first climate-controlled Rodriguez Olivan cigar factory located in the Dominican Republic. Our two major brands include Don Olivan, which are boutique cigars suited for that individual who takes great pride in something unique. BAMF is our armed forces cigars, designed for that badass mother effer. Not only are you smoking a great premium cigar, a percentage of the proceeds is donated to our heroic men and women in uniform.
And we are back.
So Trinity, we got to team up against Frank here now, because in the pre-show he mentioned a different magazine, a spirits and cigar magazine, which he's a big freaking chooch for doing when I'm trying to help his show out.
It's upside down, Frank.
I did it on purpose. I don't want anybody to know what I'm holding.
Trinity, how do we explain to Frank that we are a way better whiskey magazine?
Don't do that to me. I'm the first time guest.
That's all right. You're going to replace Joey next month. Don't worry.
We got to team up here.
I'll fix smoking at cigars. Let me on.
That magazine is boring, Frank. Maybe you're boring too. Maybe that's the problem. So you guys
have another hit.
That's
there,
a perfect.
Trinity.
It's a perfect pairing. But Trinity, what can you say about our magazine that you like?
I love that it's just so diverse. So it's like if you were to hit every genre and you add just a little ingredient of whiskey, bourbon, scotch into it, that's what you get. Even our recipe today that I posted, it's it was like a Mexican casserole. Ooh. But the writer of the article paired it with an extraordinary bourbon to drink with it. And like, where else do you find that? So I love that. And then I love that the writers are accessible through the Facebook group. So you feel like you're really getting to know them. And, you know, I'm such a poser. I have no clue what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm just drinking and drinking. But
is there anyone helping you drinking? Honestly, is anyone you pouring for?
And I'm very accessible. So
there's the cutie.
He's licking out of the other bottle. Nice.
That's Elvis. So
Elvis.
Elvis is my sidekick.
Right, but it's a whiskey lifestyle virtual magazine,
right,
by whiskey enthusiasts for whiskey enthusiasts. There's no other magazine like it. That those prints, I think there are going to be something of the past.
Yeah.
Soon, very soon.
It's amazing, and I love being a part of it. And I had no idea that this community even existed. So, if you're a beginner, if you're someone who's drank it forever, there's a spot for you in this community, and especially to my lady friends, like this is where it's at. Like, I'm sorry, screw wine. This is what you need to be drinking.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me tonight, guys. This has been fun.
I'm glad you said screw wine, because my wife's in the studio and that's all she drinks. I can't get her to try the brown stuff at all.
No offense to wine, but this is just like you just can't get more American than this. And then the fact that this was veteran picked.
Yes,
absolutely.
I'm even more now, and I need to tell my friend Donnie, hey, find us more. We need
It's
American to the 10th degree.
It's a badass bottle for a badass cigar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That it is.
Yeah, so
definitely.
in getting into the final third of this cigar, everything just kind of becomes a little more richer.
Yep.
That chocolate becomes a little darker. Still that creaminess is there. So if you're enjoying whiskeys and cigars that bring you to that chocolate lover level, this is definitely the pairing for you.
Let it air a little bit. Trinity just had my wife actually pour a bottle, because now she heard it from you.
Peer pressure, Trinity. Peer pressure. Keep it up, Trinity. Peer pressure.
I hope that you will. It's extraordinary, and you know, it's just you can't get more American than this.
Oh, look at that display
gotta-
there,
Look
Frank.
at this. Frank, highlight.
Yeah,
Highlight that.
Oh, look at that display.
Nice.
You gotta
That is
come.
beautiful.
We've got plenty of it in Georgia.
Go road trip.
All right, road trip.
So when I was
Go.
when I was in Benny's looking for a patriotic bourbon to pair with this badass cigar, my main goal was to pick a whiskey that Frank could not get his hands on.
Right. Yes, and tell me that I'm not going to send my 2 vials to you.
We did not want
rivalry
you to. Yeah.
Ish, will your other cigars pair with the 1783? You think?
We know it will. Hold on, let me get it.
Well, some of them they will. Some of them.
Some
Not
of
all of
them.
them. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
Ish, what's your favorite thing to pair with your cigars?
Honestly, water or coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Okay.
There
I
you go.
love
Well,
the
the water
coffee.
always cleans your palate, but the
Yep.
coffee itself is just makes smoking a whole nother head altogether.
Ronnie never tried coffee with a cigar until I introduced him to it.
But again, all depends if it's in the morning, afternoon, or night. Morning is going to be water coffee. Afternoon, a wine.
No.
Man, we don't have wine in Spain, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
No milk, neither. We just have wine.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
And this throughout the entire smoke, this retro hail has been delicious.
Yes.
Everything clean.
Very delicious.
easy.
Wait a
Very
minute.
Yeah.
Explain the retro hail.
Oh.
Is that like an old school hail? Inhale, old school.
No inhales.
I sell retro clothing, vintage, but retro inhaling, I'm not familiar with.
Go ahead, Ish. You're the expert here.
Here we go.
Explain retro.
It's used.
Okay, there you go. That's a retro hail. You inhale.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right
just
through
push
the
it
nose.
through your nose.
Or your nose.
So you're gonna let it go through up through your sinus and out your nose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
as we know, like a lot of our food and everything tasting is coming from your nose. You know, you taste your food through the nose first before it goes to the
So
palate.
you're gonna get the most flavor on that retro hail,
Yeah.
Mandy.
And not only that, even with wine or whiskey, mine is gone. But anyways, you know when people go like this in the wine or whiskey and they go like this, well, that's totally wrong.
Yeah.
Or you do this and this, or you do this and this, because each nozzle is totally different and you take different intake. So it's but everyone goes like it. Look at this. You have two, not just one.
I intake my whiskey any way I can.
That's fabulous.
But Ish, excellent pairing.
Yes.
Excellent.
Mandy, excellent pick on this barrel. It's all pairing very excellent together. It is a badass pairing.
Trinity, only 8 months in the business,
Next
you're doing
cigar.
a fine job.
Yeah.
A little bit more, Trinity. Let's get that
she's
bottle
doing
a
good.
little bit
She's
more.
doing well. She's doing
She's going to
very well.
sleep really well tonight, I think.
There will not be an early morning. No.
No. But it might be a rough afternoon. I don't know.
Wow.
Anyway, that's fabulous. Joey, you picked another great pairing here for us.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
So, folks, it's what we call it's chooch time, and Frank's going to explain to you the chooch itself.
Take it away, Frank.
All right, here we go. Now, the chooch. Now you know who the chooch is. The chooch is the hardest working animal out there, the jackass, as we like to call it. And I try to make an ass out of all the people here, except the two lovely ladies. Ish, I'm going to.
Well, aren't they choochettes now? The two ladies are the choochettes.
The choochettes.
Yes.
Don't you like that? It sounds sexy. The choochette.
It's kind of, it's high.
It'll grow on you. Don't worry.
Just introduce yourself as a choochette, and you got a lot of people looking at you. That's all I can tell you.
As a matter of fact, do you hear that I didn't have an accent when I did?
No, you sounded normal that way. You really did, buddy. It's how we communicate with each other.
It's Frank's mating call.
Yes.
It is Frank's mating call. Believe me, it is.
I'm ready. Okay, folks. I'm gonna ask the question to everyone here first, and then the last question will be for our audience, and that first one to give us the correct answer will win the prizes. Ish, what cigars could they expect from BAMF?
Well, how many winners? One
winner. You've given enough to us, so we don't want to strain you.
You know what?
But listen, a box of Manifesco for 4 of us, or maybe 5.
What?
He's good. It's all right.
Manifesco?
Yeah, Manifesco. Yeah.
Manifesco.
The
Manifesco. It's a new.
Yes, just ignore him. Ignore him.
That's Ish's new blend coming out in 2 months. The Manifesco.
Hey, you got los maniscalcos here.
It cannot be just one winner. No, let's make it 3 winners.
3 winners.
No.
3 winners.
3 winners. Everybody hit the share button. Don't cheat now. Get more people involved.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Look at the panic on Frank's face. He's like,
will
I don't have
have-
enough questions.
Are you kidding me?
Right, all questions are for the audience now.
Paul says 200. 200 for Paul.
Oh,
So
jeez.
the first one, it will be 1 box of 10 cigars of the Sean Gay Fall.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Wow.
Thank you. Holy cow.
The second one, it will be a box of the Saddle Warriors.
Wow.
And the third one, it will be again in my official box.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's going to be with the bottle. Let's make that the grand prize.
Mafioso with the bottle.
Mafioso with the bottle. All right. So now that
All right.
you've created a lot of interesting problems for me.
A frenzy.
Chris, it is.
Now, remember, I know the answers.
I know. All right.
What's Ish's favorite cigar to smoke? There's number 1. All right, what cigarette instead? I don't know.
Winston.
There you go. You gave away the answer. We're giving Frank a little time to come up with more answers.
You're giving my granddad again. This is my granddad again.
All right, folks. I'm going to give first question for you folks.
Back in
sitting here today.
1783.
Back in 1783. Okay. Actually, tomorrow on this date in history in 1954, what was the Americans' first jet airline that took off from Renton Field in Renton, Washington on its maiden flight? What airline?
TWA.
Apollo 13.
As always, wrong.
Really?
Even Ish knows that that's wrong. And he's not even from this country.
American Airlines. I don't know.
That was close.
There's a Spanish airline.
It was a Boeing
Iberia.
707. It was the first 707 that took off.
Emirates?
Oh, so these are actually hard questions. Okay.
Do we have to answer that?
This is like Jeopardy. What is?
Well, that's what he's trying to nail us. That's what he's trying to do.
Right.
Trying to make us look like chooches and choochettes.
This is for the first box, which is which one, Ish? This is
Let's do
let's do this first one. Is we're gonna do some gay ball.
There you go.
All right,
Absolutely, yes.
All right, folks,
All right.
get ready because this is serious now. And
This is
these
for
are
the box
3
of-
amazing cigars. Absolutely unbelievable.
All righty, folks, get ready. Here you go. The question is: in 1955, which president required the use "In God We Trust" on all paper money?
Mr. Carter.
This is for the audience, right?
I know. That's
For the audience? Okay. Audience only.
All right, keep your eyes open. Let's read it.
Keep the audience going.
Oh, look at how quick Bruce. Look at
Oh,
how Eisenhower.
Yeah.
Yes, Bruce. Bruce loves this show.
Oh, he Googles everything. Trust me.
Googles everything. He has,
Wait, but hold on. Hold on, Bruce didn't spell it right.
Oh no, you spelled it wrong.
Wait a minute. Is Bruce gonna get? Did he spell it correctly?
You didn't specify that though. You didn't say they had to spell it right.
Yeah,
that's true. Does it pronounce correctly? That's the
Well,
question.
Pronounced correctly.
Yeah, he did it. He's fine. Let's not.
Bruce got it.
Let's
Good job,
not.
Bruce.
Bruce has got the ladies on his side. They're saying give it to him.
I know.
Bruce gets it, and he's only 96 years old, but he won.
Is anybody able to spell at this point? I mean,
No.
Not after what we've seen Trinity drink.
Yeah,
I don't know.
not after all this whiskey. No way. No way.
All right.
The next box. This is the Shadow
Warriors.
Wow, looks beautiful-ish. What a beautiful logo on that band. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, here we go.
I like it.
Paul said Sleepy Joe. I don't know about that.
No. Oh, in 2019, folks, in 2019, toy makers Mattel announced a new collectible doll inspired by his signature Ziggy Stardust fashion, marked as the Barbie of this superstar.
Oh, Google's working hard. Alexa's working harder.
Series overtime.
Series is done.
Overtime.
What
Mattel
do we
puts
got?
out this in 2019, folks, of this new collectible doll.
Orlando. What is Orlando writing?
Could it be
Pecorini.
Orlando Perez is back with us. David Bowie is correct. Absolutely. Orlando.
Well
is
done, Orlando.
back in it again. He's in it to win it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Orlando, for
It was
making
like
that
those
happen.
cigars.
It's cheap postage from West Palm to Miami, so you won on that one.
Hell no. He's driving to me.
That's, you know what? You're right. Orlando, you have to try to West Palm Beach. No, you can't get the bourbon with that, Orlando.
No, they don't sell it in Florida, apparently.
What's this doll look like? Now I want to know what this doll looks like.
You're gonna have to look that one up. Okay, this is for the very special bottle, and look at this, the mafioso.
Oh, I love that box. That box is
lighter
beautiful.
with the challenge coin. This is beautiful things, folks. All right, get ready, Kyle. Give me some of that beautiful music that I like to call. All right. I like when that music plays.
You're gonna do a mob team question?
No.
That's ice cream.
Wait, do we get a question?
It's
No, you just gotta listen to the music.
Wait, what's the question?
You gotta guess.
Oh,
You need some more time.
quiet. You're making me crazy, Joe. All right.
Oh, now I'm making you crazy?
I want to see the bottle done by Trinity. I want to see how crazy she gets.
Yeah.
It's this week in bourbon
God, it's
history,
almost gone.
May 20th, 2022. This single barrel was removed nationally. We've got an exclusive with Heaven Hill spokesperson Josh Hafer. Freddie Noah has been given the title of 8th generation master distillery, but there were 150K in stolen bourbon that has been recovered, and thieves have been arrested on this date in history. Who was the distiller?
Ooh.
I know. I can play.
I know. Ish wants to win his own cigar back.
Christopher Eden says Pappy.
I know the answer.
Chris. It's not Pappy.
It's not Pappy.
It's not Buffalo Trace. But Orlando, look at Orlando saying Evan Williams.
There it is.
Correct. Oh. Orlando, you have hit the jackpot tonight.
Wow, he's killing it.
Evan Williams. So,
So Orlando, you got to go to your nearest liquor store and try to find this bottle, and then you got to drive to Ish to go pick up your cigars. I mean, hey, we gave you something. Now you got to give back. That's all right. Congratulations, Orlando.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's look at the Bowie. Wait.
Oh, there's the picture.
There it is.
There we go.
Bowie Barbie. There you go.
That's it.
That's what,
That looks like Ronnie in the 70s.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
hey, I'm a skinny too back then too.
That's the 1870s I was
But
talking
you see
about.
how much you folks have learned in this very short time period. It's amazing. We not only educate you on bourbon, cigars, but we give you a little bit of trivia and fun, and you win some great prizes. Make sure when you receive these prizes next year to post them and hashtag Evan Williams. You want to make sure you hashtag us and put it out there on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can.
Please
because
post it to
we
us.
can't grow this podcast without you folks. So thank you again.
Yeah,
ladies,
Special
you have
thanks
been.
to everyone.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
service.
Yes.
Thank you for your time.
Yes. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
If you'd like to stay on for the after party, and I hope Trinity does.
Trinity
bottle
and
is
Kyle have a lot
going.
of
She's almost
things in
done.
common. Trinity and
Mine's
Kyle
empty.
have a lot of things in common.
Where's the Chinese guy, Ish? Gotta get him over again. Look for him. Give him a box of cigars. Ish, I know you just did a fantastic weekend at PCA. We know it was successful. We saw you yesterday. We're so happy for
We
you.
wish you safe travels, Ish.
Getting
Back
home safely to your wife. I know
Thank
she's
you.
counting on you. So we're going to see you soon, obviously. And thank you again for
Absolutely.
everything you're doing in this industry, my man. We love you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
And one thing, those 3 winners, please send me the address and test me again and again because I all over the place. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there was two
Well, there's two winners.
Two winners.
Orlando won twice.
Yeah, one winner won twice.
Yeah.
Orlando loves our show. He's always trying to win something, which he has many other times. But
He's
he's at
about to be
home
cut off.
and he watches us. Oh, that's all the guy does is just watch our show.
He's about to be
He's
cut
smart.
off. I mean,
I think him and Bruce they stay
He's
on,
very
and of
smart.
course we have Chris Eaton always trying to score. So
Chris is still waiting for his prizes. So, hey, Chris, don't worry. When you visit me, I have the one thing that Ronnie gave me because he figured it'd get to you much quicker sending it to me. Don't ask me why, but that's how Ronnie works.
you know what? I just thought that it would be a great reunion when you guys get to party again with each other. It's a beautiful gift for him. I'm
you
sorry, Chris, but I sent it to Frank, so in case anything happens, blame it on him. That's all. Anyway, folks, thank you all for watching us tonight. I hope you've been watching all weekend from everything we sent you from the PCA. It was an amazing weekend. And our special guest next week is the master himself, Steve Saka. And you want to hear a character? This guy's a character, so you're gonna have a
and
great
we got
time.
3 people in the running that look like him. So
yes.
Well, I lost.
Special shout out before I go.
Yes.
My family, my husband, Maurice Hazelton, who's also a retired veteran after
Thank you, sir.
20 years of service, retired Air Force. My daughters, everyone who supported me all throughout. And I couldn't do it without you. Also, Margaret Flowers, the founder of Genesis Joy House. And then don't forget to go on and support our youth ambassadors through the Genesis Joy House website on this big trip, which is the trip of a lifetime for them, an opportunity. Thank you so much, Joe, for having me here. And
Thank you for coming on, everybody. Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Honor. So good to meet you, Trinity. Hopefully, we'll connect. And
Well, you got to. She wants to connect because, she's got a lot to offer for your little foundation there. I think she can take care of you.
I'll be calling you.
But not tonight because she ain't going to remember anything after the bottles.
We'll be donating a box of cigars to the foundation.
Anyway.
And I'll be checking out those cigars, even though I don't smoke.
Well, it's time to smoke.
I think you guys have you've encouraged me.
I tell you, women have a better palate than most men, so you will find it interesting, definitely. Well, tell your husband to smoke himself and leave the other bottle alone.
Yeah, finally, Kyle has an impact on women. Right.
It only took him 40 years to do it, but he's learning with age.
Like a fine whiskey.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah. All right, everybody. Once again, thank you for all your support. Thank you to the three of you guys. Thank you for your service. And it's been a pleasure. I hope you had a fun time. And we'll see you all soon. Yeah. Take care, everybody.
Good night.
The after party.
Good night, everybody.
To listeners. Cheers. Salud.
Cheers.
Tell my brothers to line them up. We'll drink that whiskey from those old dirty cups. We'll toast to the present, the future, and the past. This ain't my first drink, but I sure it ain't my last. 'Cause this world is so beautiful. I see its love come shining through. This world is so beautiful. I feel its love come shining through. This world is so